I eating banana.
All right, mute yourself, son.
I'm eating me some stir fry.
I eating banana.
All right, mute yourself, son.
I'm eating me some stir fry.
You guys all frozen up.
All right, family. We are live. We are live.
I'm eating me some stir fry.
You guys all frozen up.
All right, family. We are live.
It'll change up, Nico and Isaiah. It'll switch.
All right, everybody. All right. All right. All right, King. Whenever you get ready, please, everyone, stay muted until unless you're talking.
You guys
All right.
all froze.
All right, Nico. Please stay muted. Okay. Stay muted.
For 1 second. So welcome to Sankofa 100. Well, welcome to Sankofa 180 degrees. You're on with Unc and Jamie, and we got a little presentation. I'm just going to show a couple short videos, and then Jamie's going to jump in with the memorandum 36. And so we'll discuss midterm. You know, after I show these videos, we'll discuss a little bit if you'd like, or we can jump right into the memorandum that Jamie is going to show. We got Nico and we got Isaiah down there. Welcome, Kings. Welcome to Sankofa 180. And we love having you on here, man. So Isaiah is going to be presenting a book reading, an African child's book reading, as soon as he gets his gets his work together. So that'll be, I'm thinking about 3 weeks or so, maybe. I don't know, Jamie is in control of all that. But Nico, you want to say something real quick, man, about the reading that you're going to do?
Nico's not going to do the reading. That's going to be Isaiah.
I mean, not Nico, Isaiah.
When I get older,
His phone is freezing up.
What?
Nico said when he get older, he's going to do a presentation. So Isaiah,
Yeah.
you want to say anything about a little bit about what you might want to read when you present?
No, I don't know.
No, you just want to drop it on them when it's hot, right? You want to drop it on them when you get ready to drop.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good, man. Nico?
Hey, so you guys go ahead and introduce yourself and tell them who you are, man. Tell the people who you are. We live on YouTube, and we're on Sankofa 180 degrees. And introduce yourself, guys.
I'm Isaiah.
Yeah.
All right.
Isaiah.
And what spiritual system do you follow, Isaiah?
Ra,
And who else?
the Eye of Peru.
And
My aunt.
my man. Good stuff, man. I'm glad you're on with us. Anything else you want to say about that?
All right,
No.
son.
Hey,
Okay.
show him your unc. Give him a good view of your unc. What do you say? Oh, that's tight. That's tight. My man. Them little youngins rapping. So Nico, unmute.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
What?
Tell them who you are, baby. Tell them who you are.
What?
Tell everybody who you are. What your name is. Who you are.
My name's Nico.
Yeah.
Let them see you. Let them see your eye.
And being a part of this. It was 1 year.
No, let him
Who's that?
see your necklace. Let him see.
Who that?
He showed me his real eye. Let me see your necklace.
Who that?
Show the people your necklace, man.
A non-denominational
Who's that?
ministry of presence.
Hey. You gotta stay muted, son. You gotta stay muted.
In
Who's
short,
back? My back.
He balling right now.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome, Nico. I'm glad you're on with us, man.
Yeah, he's a wild one. Anyway, family, those are my sons right there. Hey, welcome, Jennifer. Welcome, Tyrone. Hey, I just want to let y'all know that we are live. We are live. I just want to let y'all know we live, okay? Just so you know, okay? I don't want nobody to be surprised.
Meow.
Is that Tyrone Vic? Yeah, that's
Hey,
Vic.
Ty.
Yeah, that's Tyrone. Yeah, that's the brother.
Hey, man, you might not remember me, Tyrone, but I'm from the hood too, man. Renard.
Not.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't think I remember you.
Yeah, it's all right, man. Big ups to you, King. And you a
Wow.
legend, so I know you. I know about you a little bit.
Yeah. How you doing? You doing all right?
I'm blessed, King. I'm blessed,
Yeah.
man.
Me
Yeah.
too. Me too.
What's up, Queen?
You got to unmute yourself, Queen.
Now, a couple weeks ago, y'all was muting me on your own. Now
No.
I can't unmute myself.
No.
We had to mute your ass on our own, man. You was too busy.
No, you know, I mean, it's
No,
all
I'm
good.
joking.
I mean, we just gotta, you know, we want everybody to be able to hear, and you know,
Right.
and sometimes be a little background noise, and yeah, like just like these two little dudes, they, you know, I gotta mute them constantly. So you know,
Yeah.
because you know, we gotta get them down with a little better YouTube etiquette.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, like right now, you got a lot of background noise.
Oh yeah. Well, then let me mute it so you can go on and talk.
No, we was just talking to you though. I mean, where James, where my son at?
He is. I don't know. He gone somewhere, but he'll be back. I think he went to drop her off somewhere.
Okay.
And then he'll be back.
Where's
So
T
how
at?
you doing, Ty?
I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Good. Look at you.
Hey, he looking good. I know
see
that.
You had them boys out. Yeah, he do. And I see you had them boys out there working.
Oh yeah, I keep them going. I try to keep them going.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's my thing, the masonry.
Yeah. Yeah.
33 years.
Yeah. Okay, so now look, Jamie muted himself. Unc, you muted.
No, he can't mute me. I'm joking. Hey, so we're gonna watch a few short videos. A couple of them are on just some lynching and stuff, but it's a particular book that this guy is gonna bring up, and I'm about to start researching some of that. But I'm gonna also show you a video depicting what's in that book, right? And so it'll just be like a 3-minute video on that one. I just want to connect the dots and stuff. So, and then Jamie's gonna present Memorandum 36, and that's some real deep stuff right there.
It's 46, King.
Oh, 46. Damn, I got to change it. I put on 36 on.
Yeah, it's 46. Yeah, Memorandum 46.
All right.
So it's National Security Memorandum 46.
Yeah, I got to change that then on the. Yeah, I knew I should have asked, man.
Yeah, it's just a law that was enacted back in I think it was Jimmy Carter. Yeah, back in Jimmy Carter days.
Was it Jimmy Carter or was it Lyndon B?
Well, no, Lyndon B. Johnson. I think he was the one that came up with the tax code about being exempt from taxes if you are religious entity or whatever.
Right.
So you get to be tax exempt or whatever. I can't remember the number. It's Bible, some. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But no, this was Jimmy Carter enacted this law. You know what I'm saying? And this is I'm just kind of showing why one of the reasons why we don't know about our brothers and sisters over in Africa and our our uh uh our spiritual systems that was designed especially for us. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That was designed especially for our spiritual system. You know what I mean? And what we done did is traded it in for another people's culture and they religious system. See, we will, oh man, it was something that I had I was checking out the other day. It was about uh uh
Wait, I'm not in there no more. Yeah,
You're right
something
in there.
happened to him.
I
Something
see you.
happened to Nico.
Oh yeah, he busted a move.
I think I have to. I think he might
where you
have
go charge your
left.
battery.
Yeah, and the other thing about that memorandum 46 is that how they tried to keep us totally blinded to all the African civilization. So they would show the the babies with the big bellies with flies flying all around them, and all them impaired ones, but they never showed the beauty of Africans, anything attractive to us. So this memorandum set that off. So I'm gonna start sharing, and then we can get to that memorandum. So I want to show this little one first. Just a little African history.
The Ankh is an electromagnetic device. You see it in the hands of the gods. You also see us carrying a scepter, which is a device we use to move stones for pyramids, which we use to harness electromagnetic energy. We also use a Jed, which is the spine of God, to transfer consciousness. It too is an electromagnetic device. The Sa is used for protection. Shinu represents the sun or eternity. Ra is the falcon-headed god. Ra is the one above. Sheba is the dimension of freedom. It's the fourth dimension. It's time. Hathor is the mother of God and the spirit of fertility. Horus's eye is the pineal gland. We are the Kemites. We never called ourselves Egyptians. That's a Greek name. Our education protocol is called the Kemetic Mystery System. Scholars from around the world came to Kemet, Timbuktu, the Gold Coast, and other regions nearby to learn about astronomy, botany, pharmacology, geography, chemistry, and most importantly, geometry. But none has ever completed the 20-year education process. You all hail the Greek Pythagoras for his theorem. However, we use that equation almost 2,000 years before his birth. You call Hippocrates the father of medicine. His teacher was a Kemite named Imhotep, who lived thousands of years before him. The Ankh is an electromagnetic.
All right, that's one of them. So that's a little bit of the artifacts and symbols from Kemet, from our people. All that history they try to keep us from. Okay. So I'm going to show this one. Is going to introduce the book, and then I'm going to show Without Sanctuary. That's what the book is called. I'm going to show. They're just going to leaf through the pages. I think it's interesting to see. And then Sankofa is about, if we don't know our history, we can't clearly see where we're going in our future. You know, even though we playing, this just stabilizes our being and affects a lot more when we know our history. So that's what Sankofa is all about.
Breaking news. Elder Americans may qualify for the $900 grocery plus card.
When you hear Kanye West saying slavery was a choice and, they were there for hundreds of years, it must have been a choice. How does that make you feel?
I think it's a combination of anger and sadness. There's a book that was written by these two white gentlemen called Without Sanctuary. If you ever get a chance to read it, it is one of the most profoundly disturbing books I've ever seen in my life. It's a pictorial history of lynchings and what they used to call nigger barbecues. I'm talking about children, women, male adults lynched. And then they used to put us alive on spits with a fire beneath it and turn us and roast us until we dehydrated. And they'd pick up pieces of the bodies, and hundreds of whites would be standing and taking pictures with a body piece in their hand. They have the pictures, they show the pictures in the book. And they say, just get over that? You don't get over that. You have to move on. You have to live your life. You have to grow. You have to accomplish. You cannot use excuses. But that is in spite of your history. Get over it. See, people who say those, so I'm not so sure that Mr. West has, I have split feelings about Kanye West because I think some of the things he's doing now, I don't really understand. But I remember when I first started listening to him, he's one of the best lyricists that came out of the rap community. I agree. Great lyrics. I don't know if it was in School Days or I forgot which album it was from, but he had this lyric that stuck in my head to this day. And he says, "Oh, my people, for that dollar, how low we'll stoop. But when you're riding in your Benz, you're still a nigga in a coupe." Remember that?
Yeah, that was All Falls Down.
All Falls Down.
Yeah.
And the truth of that and the truth of many of his other lyrics, I just, in those days, I thought that he was one of the, because it wasn't just about beats and sex. It was about content, about social content, etc. But I think after his mother's death, something happened. I'm not sure what it was. I can't speak for him, but he went on a different path. And so,
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people, like when I interviewed D.L. Hughley, he basically said, after Kanye said that, fuck him forever.
When you make white racists feel good about themselves and go, see, fuck you forever. I mean it.
No type of apology will make up for statements like that. Putting an asterisk by slavery. Yeah.
Well, did you see the Entertainment Tonight interview? Did you see that?
I believe so.
Huh?
I believe so. Which one was that?
I think it was Entertainment Tonight where the young black man confronted him.
Oh, that was TMZ.
Yes. And That was amazing. That was. But the young man represented a lot of the feelings of our community about some of those statements.
All right, so that was our big boy from the classic car wash.
Yeah, that was Abdul. What that is his name?
Abdullah. Yeah, Abdullah.
Yeah, Abdullah. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me jump on this other one to show you what the book is about. And then I'll send out, I won't watch the, we can if you want to, but I was just gonna send out to everybody the 10-minute and 31-second video, but you guys can decide if you want to see that or not before we jump into Jamie's presentation. And then he's got a special presentation at the end too that is really intricate to our history. So let's jump on this real quick. And they're just gonna leaf through the pages, but this is that book Without Sanctuary that Abdullah was talking about. So I like showing that, man, because of course it depicts pain and anger and frustration and stuff like that in us. But what I like to point out is the resilience that we have and the progression that we are moving towards to establish, ourselves in communities more solidified and to stay united with our counterparts anyways. They got a real bad sickness, man, and it's it's inherited, you know, it's just through their bloodline, and they don't want to address it, so they don't want to see it. So we got to find a way not to beat their heads in with it, with this knowledge, and somehow unite, but mainly to establish our culture, our people in this world that we live in, you know, by starting Black businesses, you know, buying Black. You know, of course, can't do it all the time, but, you know, the more we do it, the more prominent it's going to become. So just wanted to share that little bit of information. Although we see pain, we see, you know, the demise and all that, it's not more powerful than our resilience, right? And our hospitality that they invaded us and stripped us from, and promoted their dominance, you know. So got this other video too, but I don't got this one. And what it says is that you know, the Bible depicts control and shit like that, you know, and our culture, you know, presents, you know, hospitality and love and unity and things like that. Like we didn't have no orphanages and old folks homes and jails, you know, way back then. So yeah. So you guys can decide if you want to see this 10-minute one, or if you want to jump over to Jamie's presentation.
Hey, and don't forget to mention, man, you know, all this is done in the name of Christianity, in the name of God. Okay, so let's not forget about that. Those are Christians that did that. That was doing that. Okay, that was praying to the same God, right? That they want you to pray to.
Let's do Dad's presentation.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me get on with you guys. Okay, so now we're all, and so you guys, I heard Isaiah say he wants to watch his dad's presentation. What about you four?
Peace, peace, Joyce. Peace, Queen. Peace, peace. How you doing?
Oh, we good. How y'all doing? Hello, everyone. Peace,
all
Queen.
right. Oh yeah.
Look at you all queened up.
Yeah.
Always.
For sure. Hey, you got to introduce the babies right now. Come on.
This is Yesenia, my niece.
Yeah.
Hey,
This is
mommy.
my son, Elan.
All right, Elan. Hey.
Sticking my tongue down.
And here, Pop.
Okay. Hey, we got Nico's right here. You guys, and then we got Isaiah on the other side. Those are my sons.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me flip it over. Bam, there we go. And hey, what's up, Jerisha? What, Jerisha? Oh, she right here.
Yeah, peace, Queen.
What's up, baby girl?
How you doing?
Good. You over there grilling?
Me. Huh?
You over there cooking shit up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know them books, what y'all was showing, it might have anger and all that in it, but it also bring anger and stuff out of people that look at it.
Yeah, right.
I mean, but just let's just not forget though. Those were Christians. Those were Christians. And those were Christians, you know what I mean? That believed in Jesus and prayed to God, right?
Yeah.
The same cat that they want you to pray to, and yeah, right? Yeah. So, you know.
Hey, Joyce, did you see some of that?
I didn't really have a chance to really look at it.
So when you get a chance, go on Sankofa, and then you'll be able to see the skit. It's just a book that I wasn't familiar with that picked a whole bunch of this shit we know, man. And then I was looking up. I was just recently looking up, you know, if any lynchings took place back in Africa, and if I could present something like that, but I wasn't able to bring it up fast enough. So All right. So what you want to do, Jamie? You want me to just send that one video off and then you start yours?
Hey, no, go ahead and play it, King.
Okay. Hey, Tyrone, you got anything to say about that?
No, I'm just, just listening, just checking everything out. I ain't got nothing to say right now.
Okay. We usually do a lot of comedic stuff, man, and so I put some of that on at first to introduce and keep a baseline. We know where we're really from, man, but we can't forget where we come from. And then I had this other video I was going to talk about Lynchburg, Virginia, right? And it was named. You'll hear it. It was named after Lynchburg was named after this dude that founded lynching in Virginia, right? And they still got the nuts to keep that name up, right? They want to change football team names, all this stuff, tear down the statues, take away the Confederate flag, but they still want to leave a remnant, man, and they want it to be not exposed, right? So how the hell they gonna have a motherfucker that's named for lynching, and it still got the city?
Shit,
right? That's some cold shit right there.
They're gonna keep something. You ain't gonna get rid of all they good old history. You don't get rid of all that good old history. Right. You know what I mean? You just can't, man. Well, they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna let you get rid of all they, good history.
Jennifer, you want to say something about that? Anything?
I'm just listening.
Okay.
All right, Queen.
All right, so I'm going to jump on this other one real quick. I watched about maybe 5 minutes of it, and then I had to, get busy with James. So, oh shit, hold up. I'm just waiting for my stuff is buffering.
Yeah, mine been doing that a lot lately too, man. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, our internet is out anyway. It's supposed to be back on in a couple hours, but it still runs through here. Let me start it over again.
We got a nice little panel, man. We got a really, really nice panel up here, man.
Yeah.
I hope we can spark some really good conversations. You know what I mean? Yeah. Welcome everybody. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
All right, so here we go.
We ain't got no sound, King.
No sound?
No, sir.
Okay, I got you. How about now?
Yes, sir. We good.
The legal definition of lynching is when 3 or more persons, which constitute a mob, put someone to death extra-legally without court sanction, without legal sanction, and they do it for the purpose of tradition and or whatever their version of justice is. And this becomes a legal definition by the 1920s of the NAACP and their struggle, of course, against lynching and trying to make lynching a federal crime. Lynching actually begins in the Revolutionary War years. And it's named after the brother of the man who founded Lynchburg, Virginia. And lynching took place, this is extra-legal justice, in quotes. It takes place during that period of time because it's not too many courts. It's sort of difficult to get to them. This is a period, the British are also in place in many places in the South, and so it becomes very dangerous to move around. And so this is a form of justice, of local justice, that is not condoned by a formal court. It's interesting, it's not until 1886 that the number of black lynch victims actually exceed the number of white lynch victims. So this is an American tradition that becomes racialized later for a number of reasons. There's a constant struggle over the meaning of who deserves the protection and rights that are talked about in the U.S. Constitution. And what happens, of course, is that one of the function of a stereotype, of a racial stereotype, is to show that someone is undeserving of first-class citizenship. And until rather recently, first-class citizenship was seen not as a right, but as a privilege. And it was a privilege accorded to those with a particular character and who lived their life in a particular way and had the honor that you are talking about. This really stymied activism because in the history, African-American history, there is which still exists to some extent, a big conservative element that really says, you know, if we live our life a certain way, we're going to become first-class citizens. That's what the Constitution says, but it's a privilege, it's not a right.
In the late 19th century, an evolving scientific theory claimed that human beings could be categorized and ranked by such constructs as social standing and group affiliation.
Drawing on Charles Darwin's theory of biology that the fittest will survive, this science, called social Darwinism, perpetuated various myths about how societies evolved.
One particularly destructive myth was that black people were inferior to white people.
And therefore, there was a justification to suppress their advancement in all areas, lest the society as a whole be brought down.
There had been prejudices always around color, ever since, the first Africans came to the U.S., but they changed. And in the late 19th century, with the advent of social Darwinism and the need to think about black people and black labor and black bodies in a particular way, we begin to see this idea that blacks are actually beginning to devolve down the evolutionary scale, devolve into more primitive identities, and with primitive, of course, is lasciviousness and lack of control, lack of character, lack of honor, etc. And scientists actually sought to prove these things empirically. And from there, they begin to also think about the notion of what is happening to women. The idea around women's sexuality begins to change in this period of time as well. This need for this passionless sort of idea of white women who need to maintain their purity and the purity of the race, which is one of the fears, the bugaboos that come up around interracial relationships and this charge of rape.
While there was no shortage of reasons for discrimination against black people by white in this period, the emerging myth of the threat of the rape of a white woman by a black man became a tense focal point, and the often false accusation of rape, the chief justification for lynching.
One person of the period to expose this destructive myth was black journalist and anti-lynching activist Ida B. Wells.
Ida Wells was an activist, a woman who was born in Holly Springs, Mississippi in 1862. And in 1892, a very good friend of hers was actually lynched in Memphis, Tennessee, by the name of Tom Moss, and two other men along with him. And what she begins to understand is that lynching is really taking on a new kind of face, quite literally. That blacks are being victimized now in greater numbers. And the reason that is given for this rise in lynchings, which reaches a peak in 1892, is the accusation that black men are raping white women. And she says it's new because there's no history of this in the numbers that people are professing. She knows that Thomas Moss certainly hasn't, and there's a whole history, there's a reason why he was lynched. He was actually competing successfully with another, with the white store owner. So what she does, which is really makes her so interesting, I think, an activist, is she becomes an investigative reporter. And so when she starts talking against lynching, she's just not giving an opinion, she's actually going to the sites of lynchings. She's using statistics that other people also use to disprove the idea by simply finding out instances when there was a charge of rape that often they were just consensual relationships between black men and white women. And that in and of itself it turns the world upside down. Because if it's consensual, black men aren't monsters, as even now the social scientists are saying. If it's consensual, white women aren't desexualized and innocent of any kind of behavior or in need of all this protection, which black people are being killed in the name of. So it's a notion that really involves all of them, and they're all often dependent on the other and defined in opposition to the other. You can't have white people if you don't have black people, right? With all of the characteristics that are also defined in opposition to one another. I mean, this is one reason why you have to have lynching, that even segregation, there's too much equality. I mean, you have to have something that really distinguishes white people from black people. And having black people be lynch victims and white people are able to be the spectators, now that's different. Now that is a difference that is consistent.
According to the
Tuskegee
Tuskegee
Institute,
from 1882 to 1951,
4,730 people,
mostly black,
were lynched in the United States.
They were tortured,
hanged,
burned alive,
dragged behind trucks,
and in several cases their
bodies were dismembered, and the pieces either discarded or kept by many as souvenirs.
So there we go. That's my presentation, man. I hope you guys got a lot of that. I was looking at that one guy's jaw, man, that was been placed in the middle of that picture. He got the right kind of jaw for me. So
hey, I'll tell you what, man. Like I said,
and one more thing, Jamie, I'm really thankful that you you brought up that was the Christians that was doing all that lynching.
Where's my picture at?
Hey, that's exactly who it is. That's who was doing that. Them is Christians. They would do that after church on Sundays. You know what I mean?
Hey,
they would do,
oh, my fault, Jamie. Go ahead.
yeah, they did their lynchings, after church on Sundays. You know what I mean? So that was one thing that they had to look forward to besides church. You know what I'm saying?
Dad,
Yes, sir.
where's my picture at?
You just gotta put your picture back on, son.
I don't
You
know how
gotta
to
click
do that.
you gotta click the camera.
Just put your camera on.
Or pick stop
There
show.
you go.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
I can't figure out how to put on.
Uh-oh.
Hey, so you got anything to say about that, Isaiah? Any of those videos you seen?
No, I can't.
How did you get to watch any of them?
Yeah.
Did it make you feel some type of way?
Yeah, kinda.
Like what?
Sad and happy.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. What was happy about it?
That I got to learn something.
My man. What was sad about it?
That I didn't learn that much.
So what they showed when they was flipping through those books, that book was the crafty ways that they thought was really okay to do to hang Black people. Like you see, one of them was hung over a bridge, right?
Yeah.
One of them was hung. A bunch of them was hung by the trees. But the one that stood out the most to me was the one that was they took all that effort to string a rope on top of a light post and hang a Black person, right? And leave them hanging up real high. And then they also used to hang them by their private parts and skin them and stuff like that. And then you heard that one guy talking about they used to put them on a stick and then like a rotisserie, and then they roll them around until they was dehydrated, right? And then they would peel parts off, like when you peel a tender part of the meat off the chicken
Or a
or
banana.
the head, right?
Or a banana.
Or a banana, yeah, tender parts, right? They just come off real smooth and easy. Joyce, anything you want to say?
No, I'm good. You can
Okay.
I'm just
Carrie,
listening.
Carrie, unmute and introduce yourself. You don't have to put your camera on if you don't want, but unmute and introduce yourself. Huh? Oh, she's doing something else right now, so.
That's okay. Hey, we're gonna say peace to the queen, though. Peace to the queen, Carrie. Peace to the queen. We so glad. Huh?
Hello, Miss Carrie. See her?
Dear Joyce saying hi to you, Carrie. She said hi.
Yeah.
She in there. So Carrie's in there. Carrie's in there juicing. We're taking oranges off the tree, man, and making the best orange juice, man. So she in there putting that work in.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. So thank you guys for paying attention to that part of the presentation. And there's a whole lot that you can research. And I want to give you one more name. So if you got a pen and a paper, write this down. And then the lady's name is Sarah Reacher. It's SARECTER. And she was a millionaire.
Hey, say that last name. Do that last name again.
RECTER. Sarah Rector. Hey, what's up, baby girl? What's up, Ariel?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So I was just giving them a name called Sarah Rector. So Sarah is SARA, and her last name is RECTER. And she was a millionaire at 12
There's a lot of people.
Hey, wasn't something happen where they found some oil on her land or something?
Exactly,
happened?
that's the one.
Right.
And I just posted it on Sankofa too.
Okay. Yeah. I read about that.
Yeah. So they robbed her of her riches and stuff. So
there's a lot of people.
I know, man.
So Isaiah and Nico, your oldest sister is on right now. If you guys want to say hi to her.
Hi.
You gotta unmute, Ari.
I just said,
What
that's
did you
so
say?
big.
Hey, little man, there's a lot of people on here, ain't it, yo?
Hi.
What's good with it, Ari?
Hey.
You got your winter coat on.
Yeah, it's cold, huh?
Yeah, you think I ain't? I don't play.
Hey, look, guys. Yeah. Hey, introduce everybody. Hey, introduce yourself, baby.
Say, my name is Gianna.
Okay, guys.
No, say it clear. My name is Gianna.
Tell us who you are, baby.
There we go.
There you go. Beautiful.
Let me hear it again. I didn't hear it. I was laughing. I'm
We
sorry.
didn't hear you.
My name is Donna.
Hey,
Yeah,
Yana. Nice to meet you, Yana. My name is My name is
Hey, Anna. Yeah, hey, Yana. Hey. So, hey, everybody say hi to Yana.
Hi,
Yana.
Gianna.
Gianna. I'm sorry.
Where's she at? Yeah.
You see her?
Oh, that's the little one right there, huh?
Yeah.
I gotta move my phone.
Hey, what's good with it, Ari? How you been?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing excellent.
Hey, bro.
Excellent.
Oh, look at Ari. Hey, Ari.
I need some of that hair, Ari.
Come get some.
My shit's blew back.
Come get some.
Right.
You can have it.
I bet.
It takes it. Don't get it twisted. It takes work for it to look like this.
Hey, I get it. It looks good though.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
No, just come look at. Come look.
Hey, what's good, Jay Jr.?
What's good? What's going on, man?
My dude.
Hey, come here. Come here. Come on. Okay, well, just come do this. No, come on.
I see Jerisha over there.
Come on.
Who is that coming in, Jay?
J3.
No.
That's J3? That's J3?
3.
Yeah.
3. Come here, 3. 3. Okay, we come.
And that's Jerisha right there.
There's a lot of people here.
Introduce yourself, Jerisha.
I don't want to
Don't show your face. You gotta show your face.
Introduce yourself, Jerisha.
No, show your face.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jerisha. How are you?
That's the queen bee right there.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, but I don't want to.
Hi, nice to meet you too. Hi.
You gotta show your face.
You're gonna dead.
Hey, where J3 at?
I want to be alive.
Right here.
Where
Right here.
J3 at? I can't see you.
I'm right here.
Hey, let me hear that. Let me hear that song, please.
I'm still working on it.
Okay, as long as you're working on it, I'm good with it.
I'm in the process.
Okay, as long as you're working on it, I'm good with it.
I can't, Dad.
Show your face.
I'm sick right now.
Hey, this is what Sankofa is all about, man. Sankofa will buck 80 on your ass.
Hey, can you hear me, bro?
Yep. Oh, there she is. There she is. Hey, go ahead, Dre.
I said, this shit is crazy to me.
Yeah, it's all good. Let me see you again, J3.
I can't.
Yeah, yes, you can.
Hey, she'll jump on when she get ready, man. It's all great.
Hey, Isaiah.
What?
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Oh, something happened. Everybody froze and it kicked me out.
Okay. And it kicked you out?
Yeah. For some reason. It showed me this black little symbol. It's like a, you know how it's like a little figure when your camera's off. Yeah, it showed that. It was like really big.
Okay, but you're back on now, man. So that's what's up.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like that.
No, that ain't the right one, man.
That's what it looked like for me when I was kicked out.
I can't believe they kicked you out, man. Who kicked you out, man?
Everybody froze and it just kicked me out.
All right, we hoping that don't happen again, man, because we can't have that. All right. Hey, yeah. So Ari, you'll be able to go back on Sankofa Buck 80 and review the videos that I showed, and your dad is getting ready to show Memorandum 46 and talk about that. And then what was the other one, Jamie?
My dad got kicked out too.
He got the boot too, huh? How your dad get the boot? He running shit. He running
Nico
things.
did too. Nico did too.
What?
Yeah, everything just froze and then it kicked us out. You froze, you froze, you froze, you froze, and you froze.
Well, your dad is the administrator. He can't be kicked out. I don't know how that happened. I think your dad playing games, man.
I went to go talk to him. He said he didn't know what happened.
Right? Right?
I'm gonna go try to get my brother back on.
Okay. Go find your dad, man, so he can look at your camera. Hey, so excuse us on this till Jamie get back on. Hey, Ari, I was just in Michigan, man. Yeah, that's too cold there for your boy, man. I'm tropical all the way.
It's too cold for me too.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You guys got snow on the ground there now?
Nope.
Okay, well, that's safe then.
The weather's been kind of crazy. Like it was like most of November was nice, like 70s, like 65, 70, which is really weird for November in Michigan. And right now it's getting up to like 40s and 50s, but it's still too cold.
Yeah. We got a couple rainy days here yesterday and today, but we needed the rain, of course.
You see these winter coats we all have on.
I see. Yeah, I see you working it, girl.
We're cold.
Yeah, it's gonna be about 75, 80 next week. So
oh my gosh,
we'll be good. Jennifer and Jamie, we got warmer. We've been having warmer weather than you guys, a few degrees warmer.
We have to move again.
No, we're not gonna move yet. We're gonna try to find somewhere warmer eventually.
What you looking at? Which state you looking at? What state you thinking about?
I would like to move to Tennessee.
Okay.
But I don't know. As long as it's warmer than here. I like Tennessee because it's warmer. The cold is more mild, but I just love the mountains. There's a lot of sacred grounds in Tennessee. The nature, I have to have some trees and greenery. That's where I feel like the most myself. And it's beautiful. I think me and my best friend actually we put presentations together to present to each other. She wanted it to be Texas, I wanted it to be Tennessee. So we're gonna see who wins.
Okay, that's what's up. Hey, I'm rooting for Tennessee.
I love Tennessee. I don't know, there's something about it. So we decided we're gonna go, go there. Dad, I know, even when we were planning that trip in next spring, that'll be really an opportunity for us to see what, how it might be.
Yeah, so if Tennessee don't work out for the trip, there's always New Orleans.
New Orleans, I would have to go to New Orleans just to check it out, but I don't know. I just, there's something about Tennessee, it just calls me there. So
yeah, and I'm just talking about for the vacation. For the vacation.
Oh yeah, yep, I do. I want to go to New Orleans for vacation.
Yeah, it's all that. It's all a lot of history. A lot of our folks down there getting it.
Yeah. And they have a lot of festivals and stuff and retreats and stuff. There was a spiritual one that happened last year in New Orleans. One of my friends showed me and told me about it, but I got to get my traveling on.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question while Jamie still ain't on yet. Do you mind me asking what spiritual system you follow? I'm not here to judge or anything. I judge that on my own. I won't do that face to face with you.
I suppose I would say my own. Put your phone back on, Gigi.
My dad can't join.
That's your uncle, Gigi.
My dad can't join.
He can't join?
No. So it's telling him to either end the meeting and restart another one, or.
Okay. Tell him we'll jump off. We'll end this one, and then we'll jump right on. I'll send the links out again, and then we'll jump on with Jamie do his presentation.
Okay, let's.
He is a kid, but he's your uncle.
Okay.
We're just jumping off.
What's up, baby girl?
How old is he?
So you said
Ari. You guys moved already?
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping y'all was gonna do it while we were there.
Moving to our place?
Yeah.
I was moving during the time, first week, right after my birthday part, first week of November. So the end of October and the whole first week of November, we were moving.
Yeah, I think we was there.
Oh, well, I was trying to get a hold of you, Jamie. But I couldn't get a hold of you guys. I have been trying to get a hold of you to tell you happy birthday and everything, but your phone wasn't working, or I don't know what happened.
We was at Auntie Dania's.
You know what's crazy? You want to know what the worst part about that is? We live literally a couple of footsteps away from her now. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see her house from you, right?
Yep. And I'm dang, I was trying to get a hold of you guys, but we were in the middle of moving. But as soon as we got settled in, I was trying to get a hold of Jamie, but I didn't know he had a different number.
Yeah. He still got the same number. He got 2 phones. He don't want to use them both.
Got you. Well, the next time, if you guys don't come back before we go down there, we have a wedding in March in Arizona. So we'll be down.
Whose wedding?
One of Jordan's friends lives in Arizona.
Okay.
So we'll be headed that way in March. And so if I don't see you guys here before then, we'll come and see you.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. You bringing the babies?
No.